People talk about, wow, you've had such success and it's just been so overnight and whatever. Well, whatever success I've got has come after like 8 years of just nothing working out as trying to get a job in films.
What didn't work out?
Well, what happened basically was I had tried to make a film around 22, 23. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to make a film.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right? And I'm going to make, you know, I had actually met a few different directors by saying I was going to write a book and wanted to interview them. All right? And so I ended up like talking to them, and they all said that they had made their first films by the time they were 30. Or around 30 years old is when they made their first film. So I thought, well, okay, well, I'm going to beat that. I'm going to make my first film by the time I'm 26. So I started making this movie. I came up with the idea for a short film that I was going to shoot. I was going to shoot it on Super 8, then I ended up getting somebody's 16mm camera. I was going to shoot it that way. And then I shot on it for like about a couple of weekends. I thought, well, hell, film's kind of cheap and everything like that. Why don't I just shoot it like a feature? I just started shooting it that way, and I'm like, well, I'm going to make a feature. I'm going to make a 16mm feature, black and white, and it'll be cool. I ended up working for like 3 years on this movie, and this was going to be my feature, and I was financing it from working at a video store. I had so little money that I couldn't even process this footage. After like about 3 years, I ended up like starting processing some of the footage and starting seeing exactly what I had. And guess what?
What?
I did not have at all what I thought I had. All right, it was.
How was it different?
It was amateurish.
Yeah.
There were good things about it. All right, you know, I mean, you could tell I made it.
Yeah.
People who knew me could look at, well, that's a Quentin movie.
That.
Yeah, I was able to look at it in a realistic way after being horribly depressed for a little bit, but only a short little bit, was the fact that, well, this was my film school. All right, and this was the best film school a person could possibly have. I mean, I actually, instead of like going to school and paying a ton of money to be allowed to use some of their crappy equipment, all right, I actually went out and actually tried to make a feature film.